I'm King Casey. This is Mario Party 1 Minigame Island, any percent. This is my squeaky chair. This game is fun, it's emotional, it's exciting. It's not only random, it also involves a ton of skill. So we're gonna start on new game. We're gonna take you through this. So starting off, we're just gonna select our characters. The fastest would be, you know, Mario, Yoshi, Mario, Luigi, anything that would allow you to move one tile. I go with Peach because she's my favorite. It's worth the frames. You wanna make sure you don't read the rules there, because that sucks. So first we're gonna go to Coin Block Bash. So what you're supposed to do in this game, you need 10 coins, you just jump up and hit the blocks, but these blocks are on timers. So what you want to do is you kind of want to go and hit one of every individual of these 9 blocks to start their timers, while also getting 10 coins, but so you're able to end it quickly. Donkey Kong's gonna jump in your face. Alright, not bad. After every level, it goes through that little sequence where you get your coins and it tells you you did a good job. Or if you failed. Alright, so now we're going to see these same 9 blocks, but we're going to be given a hammer. We're allowed to hit people with these hammers. We can lose the hammer, and we need 10 coins again. But this time you can get bags like this. And those are worth 5 coins. So you only need 10 coins. And the CPUs will always run after the coins if they're free. So you want the computers to break one of the things by themselves. And that was actually faster to lose the hammer there. That was kind of cool. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so coin chopper flower. So coins rain from the sky onto you, and you're on this motion moving flower, and you need 20 coins to pass. So after 20 coins, you just jump off and end. I count 20 by sound. I got 21 there. That was kind of slow, but I counted by sound, and the only problem with that is if you miss one, it also makes a sound when one of the other players picks up the coin in the water, but I was out of the 20, so. Alright, here's our first palm destroying level of the game. The goal is to paddle off to the sides to get the Shy Guy to spear coins out of these guys. So you need 15 coins to win, which means you'd have to hit it 5 times. But the spinning is very weird. Like, it's not a fast spin, because if you spin too fast, you don't paddle. It's actually pretty realistic. So I've hit him twice. I'm just going through the rapids. There we go. Yeah, you just really don't want to get hit, and you're usually good. We come towards the end. Got a really good spin going right now. This is a pretty spin. This isn't a hard spin. This one doesn't hurt your hands. Very clean spin. That's good. I like gold. We run over that space. That's just like a save space. We won't be doing that here. You get a ton of lives. Memory match is a tricky one. Memory match is really tricky. You just have plain Jane memory match with a Bowser in there. Flower and a shell. Alright, flower, shell, shell. Alright, I remember that. One less thing to remember. That's important. Alright, flowers in the middle. Mushroom. Green. Okay. That's bad RNG. We want Bowser to be in that top left corner. Okay, that's really good. Right, so I didn't hit Bowser, so I definitely saved time. When you hit Bowser, you I don't want to say spin out. You kind of just get knocked out. Lose a couple seconds. Alright, so we head into ground pound. You want to stomp 5 poles, flat poles, but the butterflies cover them. Pretty simple minigame. Really just picking out your best possible path. You saw there those last 2 ground pounds. If you do the ground pound like perfectly, it stomps it before your butt actually hits it, which is a little faster. Limbo Dance. Limbo Dance is our first extreme RNG game. You just limbo under these little limbo things. I don't even know what they're called. But there are 2 different patterns, and one of them is 8 seconds slower. This game is actually very difficult. If you go too many times, you just fall off. I got the fast pattern. So if you got the bad pattern, there'd be like 10 more things to limbo under. It sucks. It only loses like 6 seconds though, or 8 seconds. It's not like super slow, but it's just annoying. Okay, Musical Mushroom is a game where the music can stop, and whenever the music stops, you have to go touch the chest. And you have to be the first person to make it to the chest. The music can stop at random at any time. This is a pretty tough one to lose. Never jump on those blue mushrooms. You'll end up bouncing off the green one, or the red one, colorblind, and you'll lose. And it's not a game you need to lose. Okay, so Piranha Pursuit, we see our first real masher. We're on a skateboard, we're getting away from this piranha, and we go through this course where you really just have to not trip. I'm gonna be mashing B. There are these cool things in this level called swag vines, and you can grab them, like, barely. And they kind of give you a little fling, like that. If you miss that vine, you trip. So it's really not worth it, but it's fun. Bring it down. Games. Don't quit. Finish. New record. Dun, 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 3 dun. Hot. So there's pretty much the only routing in the game. So the worlds at this point separate into 2 different worlds and combine. And we take World 4 because World 5 is really slow. Crazy Cutter. I mean, it's Crazy Cutter. You just go around the picture that they give you, and you really have to cover the outline. It's real hard to lose this. It's like, I'm gonna show you an example. I'm gonna cut off the top of this guy's head, like that, and I'm still gonna win. You need a 70 or above. It's pretty simple. The randomness of this game is just how fast it takes the computers to finish. You save time in RNG if someone loses, like Donkey Kong, because of screen lag. And I should say that there are 3 different Crazy Cutters you can get. And that Bomb-Bomb was the fastest. There's a Goomba, which is really slow, and there's a Boo that's medium. Alright, Buried Treasure is just complete RNG. I'm just digging till I find treasure. I'm digging. Dig dug. There are signs in the ground that can point you to the treasure that sometimes don't even point you to the treasure. And that wasn't a sign. I thought that was a sign. The computers are all... Oh, Donkey Kong's right on it. Yeah, I lost. It's a completely random game. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. But it's a fast minigame, so it's only 30 seconds. You're very unlikely to lose twice. You usually get a sign of some sort. There were no signs that round. Alright, yeah, that one was right in front of me, so that was really good. Alright, Desert Dash. This game is just right and left. The computer goes with you the entire time. You can't go too fast for the computer because he just... I don't know what they actually do. I don't know what you'd call it, but they just know, like, they're programmed to hit it as soon as you hit it. There still is some rhythm and some flow to it. Like, you can't just go left, right, like I can't palm it and... Oh my god. You can't palm it and just go. Alright, this is our first hand killer. We're looking for 27. Spin the stick. Spin it. Got it. Good spin. Hand loose. Hand loose. Alright, Teetering Towers is a cool game. So you're on these pillars and they teeter towards another pillar and you just have to jump to the next one. We do cool strats here where we're able to jump earlier than it falling and you save like 3 seconds maybe. It's nothing special. It is risky though. So what I do is I just wait for the screen to catch up and then I go. That's like my cue. That was really close. That was really, really close. Alright, so we're coming into a cave. My least favorite world. There's a lot of mashing in here. There's a lot of races. We start with Bobsled Run. This one's actually not that bad. Got a nice tune. Good tune. Good tune. You're gonna start by mashing A, and then you just race. You don't really want to hit the computer too much. You just want to get in front of them. Like that. That was good. And that's it. Singing good tunes for GDQ submission. We're going to have a big, nice race. The crowd will go crazy. There will be emotions. Just making this up as I go racing. Donkey Kong and Beach now. I wasn't breathing. Yeah, he won a 59 there, but it doesn't really make a difference. Alright, Skateboard Scamper. This game is very losable for some reason, I'm not sure why. But it's pretty much just how fast you can mash at the end. The beginning, like, doesn't matter at all, it's like an auto-scroller. You still want to jump over the blue, like, you don't want to die. You also save lots of time if a computer dies to lag, or it saves lag. But like, notice I'm not going that fast, but it doesn't matter. It's just gonna follow whoever's going the fastest, and there's always someone going in the front. But at the final stretch, it definitely matters how many times you press B, which is now. and a 1. Dun, 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 3 dun. Alright, so now here comes my least favorite game, Handcar Havoc. This is a mashy. I have a problem with not falling off the edge. You're supposed to hold the direction in towards where it's falling, and I definitely do that, and it doesn't work. So I'm also using a completely busted controller, but I'm only going to lose 1 second to not falling. Maybe. If the computer falls off here, you save 8 seconds. And this is where I'll be stopping. My wrist is gonna fall off. Falling down, Handcar Havoc. Going with Muddy Mario. I got a pretty boy. Yeah, so it's like a second, which is nothing. All right, Ghost Guess. Here's a real challenge. This is a real challenging game. You have to see which boo moves first, and you run into them, and you can tell by the shadow. But sometimes it's just like, whoa. Like it's that one. Okay. I usually even wait an extra cycle there just to make sure, but I saw it. Yeah, that was fast. That was good. Alright, here's a big RNG game in Box Mountain Mayhem. You need 10 coins. There are bags, but I just go for punching 10. But it throws you at random. 3, 4. I got a bag, so I'm good.
Finish.
That was good. Good stuff. Alright, here's our second big spinny. We're getting the light to get this boo away, and I'm going off. I'm spinning. Spin, 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 spin. This is the Palm Destroyer. I actually used the bottom part of my palm for that. Alright, so Tipsy Tourney, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna jump around and over this shell. So every time the shell goes over a tile, it covers that tile, and we want to cover this entire board. A nice little pattern here. Get it to stop. Alright, that was a slow, but you still won. Alright, here's a game that's not fun. The hot bomb blows up in your face, and you lose. But we're able to figure out when it blows up by counting. 2, 3. Okay, that was perfect RNG. It cannot blow up before the 12th pulse. Starting with the one before start. So it cannot, no matter what, blow up before that 12th pulse. And pretty much anything that happens after the 11th is mostly random. Alright, we're gonna ball. We're about a ball. I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him with a juke. Right to left. Curry for 3. Peach curry. Gold. For 3. Hot jump rope. This game is really simple. You just jump. It has a great song, so it's worth it. It's pretty hard to lose unless you're not paying attention. You'll notice it's the same song as Teetering Towers, but you have more time to enjoy it here. Ooh, wasn't looking. I should pay attention to my game while I'm doing this. I shouldn't die, cause then the lady will go miss. 13 jumps to go and I'm making it. I don't have good rhymes for this, but I'm jumping, yay, yay. A little faster at 35. It is no faster or slower to do big or small jumps. I've also never seen a computer lose to that, but I'm assuming if they did, there'd be less lag. But I've never seen any computer lose. Alright, slot machine's hard. You have to get 3 of the same picture in a row. For this, I'm just going to pause buffer to make sure I get the right one. I'll hit the first one at random. You can memorize patterns here, but it just doesn't do anybody any good. Pick up the coins, and you win.
Finish.
There are faster and slower patterns, but it's all within a couple seconds. Alright, so here we're just gonna mash. Hopefully, we hope someone gets dropped right in front of us, and we're just gonna pick them up and put in his butt. Donkey Kong is notoriously the hardest character to pick up, but he's close, so that's what we're doing. Let's go. Be in there. Alright, so here's the game. This is the game. The legend, the god, the one who was born with the gift. It's not me. But you follow this, you have to follow these pipes, and it's really difficult. Sometimes there are more pipes, sometimes there are less pipes, but you have to follow the pipes. It's a pretty difficult game. I was pretty fortunate right there and got a good pattern. My TV just went out. Oh yeah, also, I was the one with the gift, by the way. That was me. I meant me. That was actually a really good pattern. Bowl over is one of my least favorite games. We're gonna hold the ball, we're gonna hold the shell for a little bit. And we have to hit all 3 of them. So we're gonna hold it for a second to make sure they're jumping in the same direction. Because they, like, I don't know what Yoshi's doing there. There's also 2 patterns that the floor can be, but we need to hit all 3. Got him. Alright, that was, I like that. I like that. Alright, Whack-A-Plan's a really nice game. You just jump on them. You need 25 coins. We stop at 25 coins because it's slower for the coin counter. It probably saves some frames. Enjoy these little noises. A nice song. I can't count. That's 26. Alright, so Mario Bandstand, you're the conductor here, and it actually requires a tiny amount of rhythmic skill. I've lost this before. Not very proud of it, but you can't just hit the button. Up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right.
Oh my god, you scared the shit out of me.
Right, down, left, up, down, left, right.
I have to exfoliate.
You have to exfoliate. Alright, I was able to win there. Luigi also got some coins.
Hey, I'm going to get a tan. Spray tan!
You need a little more than a tan. Alright, so running the bulb, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this bulb and we have to just hide from all of this big boo, but we also want to stay away from these little boos. So these people, my other players, are here to help protect me while we get this bulb to put out the boo. So during this, they can get eaten by the boo at complete random, and sometimes all three of them get taken by the boo, and everybody is your enemy. So we're gonna hope that that doesn't happen, and it will. Oh no, it won't. Nice. Yeah, a lot of times all three of them end up just being eaten. We're at the mercy of the screen though. We really just have to wait. There's a ton of boo. I've never seen this many boo. Come on, Mario. He can rescue his friends by punching them, and it doesn't look like he's doing anything, and he got eaten. So just to make sure I win, alright.
Finish.
Alright, this game is fun. So you need 15 coins, and you really just steal them, and there's a cool thing where you can kind of just stand there and they run in circles. I do have a hard time getting the coins though. Got him. No, no. No. Peach isn't a thief. Peach is no thief. You can't steal nothing. Alright, that one. So you can kind of lock them. I say kind of. I lost the coin. I'm gonna lose. Someone turn around. I'm actually gonna lose. Alright. That game is not supposed to be that hard.
Finish.
And I still won. Alright, so this game, it's straightforward. We're just taking the key right to the platform. It's a really fast game. You don't want to get hit by these guys. They'll take away your key. And bam. Bye-bye. Alright, Balloon Burst. We're looking for a 13. A and Z. I'm going A and Z. I missed it. See, there's a weird part of the word start where you can start. And you can actually, like, if you're a complete legend, get a 14. It's probably looking like a 12 because the flub. Yeah. But again, still good. Alright, Facelift, this game is hard. You have to get a 90 or above. Easy pattern, easy pattern. That's pretty easy pattern. So we're just trying to make his face look like the one. Does he open all the way here? Yeah, I'd say so. His brows come down a little bit. Little thick boys. Thick boys. A little more. I'd say those things were a little juicier. Alright. Oh, the cheeks come in. Okay, I won. That's a hard game for me. But that is a winner. Bash and cash, so we need to just have any amount of coins. The strat is to try and finish with 5 coins, because coin count, but you shouldn't be losing bash and cash. The hardest game in the game is coming up next though, and it's complete crap. It's extremely random. Losing bags here. Alright, so if you run in a circle here, they can't catch you. Yeah, if you run around the outside, you just can't be caught at all. Circle running joy hero. I am a Koopa, I'm gonna take a hit. There. Finish with 5. That's optimal. Right there. As you can see, I have 42 lives. Like, you can't game over and lose the game. Alright, this is the hardest level. This guy just throws crap. You get it or you don't. You need 10 coins. World record just gets 2 bags and jumps off. It's complete random. You really just want them all to fall off. There's a bag and I didn't get it. There's a bag and I did get it. I think I have 6 coins. Alright, I have 10. That's 10. That's a good hammer shot. Alright, that's nice. Alright, that was good. Alright, so we're on to slot car 1. And we're not gonna spin out. We're gonna try not to spin out. That's how you win the slot cars, is just don't spin out. You wanna go as fast as you can, pretty much, but when you see that smoke, man, just let it go. And do not start before it starts, because you'll just spin out. There are some times when you get the smoke that you can keep going, but it doesn't really make much sense. Alright, used my inside track. One more lap. Crushing first place. As you spin out there, you lose. No! Oh, it's not. Take it back. Take it back. Alright, so we have a couple games left here. Shell Game's gonna be interesting because you just follow it. There's a skill. You just follow it. You have to follow it. Oh, my screen went up. Yeah, I kind of follow along. Alright, I think it's right above me. Really need my screen to not go. I'm using like an older CRT, so I have like a weird propped setup so that the screen doesn't go out. Alright, knock block tower is pretty cool. We're just gonna knock the boxes out. We're gonna avoid the thwomps. If we punch up the thwomp, we die, and we just want to grab the treasure. You can get different patterns here. I did not get a good one, but the difference is like a second. No real difference. That puts us to 2 games. Platform Peril is a fun one. So straight up just a platformer. You just want to run and jump. Run and jump, man. Enjoying good tunes with Platform Peril. Doing short jumps cause they go real faster. Everybody fell off there, so I probably saved some lag time. Alright, so this is the final level. We're doing Slot Car 2, and this time we're racing Toad, and it's hard. Toad can beat you even if you don't spin out, so you really have to play well to beat Toad here, and time is going to be as soon as you cross the finish line, which I'm bad at. Because I pressed the B button to split. Ready? Go! Alright, I got the outside track to start. It's hard to see your smoke while you're up there. Toad's killing it right now, but you just got the long track. I'm headed for a double inside. I spun. Yeah, he's gonna beat me. Alright, so we're gonna go one more time. Maybe just lets you restart. So if I hadn't spun out there, I would have easily won. I don't really know how I spun out, but that's alright. It's all part of the fun. Spun out again. Probably gonna lose. That hurts. Alright, so again, this was a good one, and we're still gonna sub 40.
Ready? Go!
Alright, there we go. So that's Mario Party 1 Minigame Island N%. Great game, fun, exciting, good tunes, gets people going. It's great as a race. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really good fun. So thanks everyone for watching, and bye-bye.